your Father's Day, June 15th, 2025. I had to make sure I caught y'all in the last hour before the clock struck 12 to bring you the forecast on Tupac's, I believe, 55th solar return, maybe 44th. Don't quote me. Let's Attention, star seeds. Attention, light workers. Attention, root workers. Attention, conjure doctors. Attention, nature-based faith practitioners. Attention, spiritualists. Attention, diviners. Attention, prophets. Attention, the spiritually eclectic. Attention for those seeking the road less traveled. This is time-sensitive cosmic information, so you might want to catch this. This is time-sensitive cosmic information that you can use in your prayers, manifestations, and other spirit works. Beam up now via this video or the audio link in this video's description box to get this on the fly esoteric wisdom. Beaming up now. Ashe emojibatu Olodumare Bobo Egungun Ara Orun Bobo Orisha for another day to bask in the goodness of Onile's sacred earth. Every day given is very special, and here are a few details, cosmic details, pertaining to how. I'm Ayansa JT Muse, and this is your early rising or your evening settling mystic forecast. Ekale if you are catching this in the evening time. Ekaro if you are catching this in the early morning's rise. I am, as always, Ayansa J Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you this live full episode of The Forecast. And I snuck in on you on a late night creep tip because I had to get my father's things in order. We had a jam session. I had to go pay ancestral tribute to my pops and make sure I sent some love out in other ways over the airwaves. So, happy Father's Day. But y'all, I know that many of us do not subscribe to holidays and things like that, but what if we just let them serve as a reminder to appreciate our fathers and appreciate the masculine energy year round, not just a pair of socks once a year. Just saying. We're winding down June 15th, 2025 with issues higher keys, jangalang over this Father's Day with the daily numerology of a 21-3. And there and in that little piece of divinity, issue reminds us that he holds the keys to the stairway to heaven just as much as he holds the ones to the dungeon. He just gives the keys to those who make the right choices. And their boss, Ashe. It's the 13th and last Sunday, of spring equinox and the last of Gemini season. And the moon tonight is waning in Aquarius. So discern your spirituality on this last hour of R&R and make sure that your spirituality in protecting your boundaries does not consist of becoming inhumane. It doesn't take all of that. If you are listening to this at the 9 o'clock hour, 11 o'clock hour. You got 1 hour and counting to work all this information out before the clock strikes 12. Obatala passes that time clock to his wife Yemonja, and we enter the ancestral solar return of musing legend Tupac. Ashe. Let's get to that so our 6 a.m. listeners aren't talking too much about yesterday. This is 222.9 The Mothership, and you are listening to The Forecast. Did you find purity, rest, and reflection and alabaster divine? Then you'll love it on my cosmic beachside with Mother Blue Hues. Meet me there tomorrow. That's www.poeticallymused.org/Mother Blue Hues. That's poeticallymused.org/MOTHERBLUHUES. Ashe. And we are back. So, in case you're just now joining us, I'm Mayonza JT Muse bringing you this live full episode of the forecast, live over the airwaves, live over Facebook, live over YouTube. And you can always catch these full episodes by subscribing to the forecast on Spotify, because typically I give a teaser and upload the rest of the episode. So I'm giving you a full entree today instead of just a sample. So enjoy this episode for those of you that are watching. Those of you that are listening over the airwaves, you get the full episodes all the time, infused with the mystic groove. Lucky you. It is June 16th, 2025, and it is the ancestral solar return of music legend Tupac. We had a killer jam session interwoven with Kendrick Lamar. And those two are both third decan Geminis, half Aquarius, born one day apart. Interesting. And once again, masterful people fall on masterful days. The day vibrates on the 22-4, which was the same energy that Prince's solar return showed up in on June 7th. These ancestors, especially Gemini ancestors, are letting it be known that they are masterful. Pick up on some of that. You can do it too. It's the 13th and final moon day of spring equinox and the last of Gemini season. And like last night, the moon is still waning in Aquarius, shifting into Pisces. So, in setting our emotional tones for the week, let me suggest emotional intelligence, because it's emotional intelligence that irrigates our currencies in the right direction. Just something to think about. If June 16th is your solar return, I'm jealous of you because you share one with Tupac. But other than that, happy solar return. May the ancestors, Aloha Mare, Orishas, and all saints of your respective faith bliss and bless you with many more, filled with Boba Ire. And Boba Ire simply means many blessings. But if you were born on June 16th, although changeable and restless, you do tasks faithfully and to your best ability, even though they might be irksome to you. You are led by your inward desires rather than by outside influences. You are affectionate and sincere, and you will not fall in love at first sight. You are sometimes obstinate, and you like to have your own way. That does kind of sound like Tupac from what he showed in all the videos and interviews. Anyways, all right, other 11 zodiac houses. Hate to raid is not alkaline. So make sure that you are showing all the Geminis, all the Dr. Jekylls, and Mr. Hydes some love as they turn up in their season, so that you can be turned up in your season while the rest of the world celebrates you. Everybody is worth that. And while you're at it, take a look at your natal chart and study more about how to align with the Gemini energy in you. And you do that by breaking out your natal chart, studying your placements of House 3, Mercury, and Gemini. And this is how you learn how that Gemini energy works in your inner orbit. And if you need some help understanding that, give me a call on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. I will be right back with your Moon Daily Tarot read for the Divine Feminine Collective. This is 222.9 The Mothership, and you are listening to The Forecast. Beam up. Forgot I was.
Blues? I don't sing 'em. I tranquilize in their hue. Now my mouth pours truth. And I J Muse haiku. Moon Talk, Mother Peace Foundry, Throat Chakra Healing, Waters, Blues, Spirits, Films, Music, Sea Creature Messages, Guided Meditation, Poetry, Mysteries of the Wine Dark Sea, Healing Stones and Shells, Blue Things, Rhyme, Ayasa's Glass Water, Dream Silk Wisdom, Cleansing, Healing, it's all inside, come on in. Every moon day on Mother Blue Hues with Ayansa Muse.
And we are back. So, if you are listening to this over the Mothership's airwaves or receiving this over the video, then you are tapped into Divine Algorithm and this is for you. This message is for the Divine Feminine Collective, and this is for those of you that are Divine Feminines or strongly aligned with Divine Feminine energy. Let's tap in. We're going to take a look at where your energies are, the energies of those around you, and what the Divine has to say about it. This is a general message, so please only take what resonates. Here we go. Iba arriba, kusu, ila orum, iwa orum. I give thanks to the Most High. I give thanks to the Ori and the ancestors of everyone who's watching this video. May everyone take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. I give homage to the Orishas, especially Eshu. Please open the way that we receive a message of encouragement, guidance, and clearance to our highest destiny, free of any falsehoods from malevolent forces. We say, Ashe. Okay, so Divine Feminines, your season of disruption and rejection is over. You have surrendered fully to your process and your divine flow, your willingness to just let go, let God live and let live, let things be, and understand that nothing that's meant for you will pass you by. This understanding has put a stop to all disruptions and rejections into your life. Good spiritual work, because we've got trust showing up at the bottom of the deck. So, good job on trusting the process, and the rewards are well on the way now that the rejections and disruptions are over. That whole season is done. So, if you are feeling in a space of stillness or isolation, you are being called to use this time to release the traumatic energies of the past because that is a part of your life you will never return to again. Good work. What's the energy of those around you? Ibariwa, Gusu, Ilaru, Iwaru. Okay, let's take a look. Hmm. Many of them are turning their heads in shame. And it's not that they're ashamed of you, they are ashamed of their own behaviors towards you. So make sure that you're not carrying anyone else's guilt and shame. Because it's a lot of people that may be avoiding you right now because they are ashamed of how they treated you, how they may have talked about you. And now that they're seeing you in this energy, at first they're trying to dismiss it and discredit it. But inside, they're shattered. And why are they shattered? Because they are the ones who failed to shatter you. Then we have obsession showing up inverted and lost at the bottom of the deck. So you confuse the kahungas out of a lot of people, and now they have to sit in their assumptions, deal with their own shatteredness, the very shatteredness that they tried to project onto you and failed. So, what does the divine have to say? Switching to the Mother Peace Round Tarot deck. Ibariba, Gusu, Ilauru, Iwauru. Okay. Well, okay. So, your enemies are running away. They scared of you, baby. With the Ten of Swords headed out westbound, a group of people that may have been trying to block your progress, a lot of these people that are being dismissive of you and things like that, energetically and physically, they are abandoning ship. So if you're feeling a lightness in your spirit, it's because there is a group of people that have finally decided to leave you alone. And then we have the two of this that shows up in the upright, which means you will be juggling some new options ahead of you. And this speaks to a place of having to juggle finances. You are energetically, financially, emotionally, spiritually, you're recovering from a lot of mental, spiritual, and even physical attacks. 1111 on the clock as I say that. And we have the daughter of discs also going westbound. So immature energy is leaving your life. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the world inverted and the Wheel of Fortune coming in eastbound. So you have a fortune coming in, but there's a cycle that you have to finish closing. And you finish closing this cycle by actually giving thanks for your pain. Give thanks for everyone that hurt you. Give thanks for everyone that betrayed you, deceived you, lie on you, still lying on you, casted witchcraft towards you, still casted witchcraft towards you. Release them all with light and love so that you can close out this cycle of your life. So this world card can turn upright and your wheel of fortune can come straight in after you spend an allotted amount of time releasing the past. And I just cut the rest of the deck open just playing around. And in my left hand is the sun card. So you have a lot of brightness in your future ahead, a lot of mastery. Okay. And it's time to move forward in that because you've suffered long enough. And now that your enemies are being forced to retreat due to your faith, due to your spirit work, due to your hard work and dedication of improving yourself, it is time to release, relax, and prepare to enjoy the fruits of your spiritual labor. Congratulations. There is my general message. Should you need a personal read, then please give me a call at 314-200-0368, or you can hit the link on the pin site and get yourself a reading, or get one pre-recorded with a 24-hour turnaround. And as always, this is 222.9 The Mothership, and you are listening to or watching. A focused, meditative state is the womb of your mind. May you always birth beautiful things. Yemonja. The Moon Collection by the Mothership Mystic Boutique. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio. Beam up. Thank you for joining me for this forecast. I certainly hope that you gain some things that will help you to have a divinely aligned, blissful Moonday. And make sure you make this Moonday blissful because it sets the tone for the rest of the week. So, whatever you marinate in today is what the next 6 days of this week might taste like. So, make sure you marinate it in something tasty. Keeping things rolling along, getting back to your sun nightly vision of what love looks like if you're watching this on Sunday night. Here's Norman Connors with You Are My Starship. If you're listening at 6 a.m., then I'm going to do one Tupac cut before we get to your rising bimbe to Yemonja, and that is, smile. Yeah, let's start the week off with that. Oh, remember that the sky is big enough for us all to be stars. And in the words of George Clinton, free your mind and your ass will follow. This is 222.9 The Mothership, Internet Radio for the road less traveled. You're one woman and the divine created station for the Aquarian age, and you have been listening to The Forecast. Beam up.
Every day is special. Why not find out mystically how? This is the forecast on your Mystic Music Haven on the airwaves, 222.9, the Mothership. Beam up.